And we are live! Hello mga kakwenta, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in. To those who are watching or will watch the replay later, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago, where we keep it real about life, change, and growth, one coffee at a time. Ako po si Lori, a former OFW, a mother of two, the face behind Life with Lur business page, and now a proud digital business owner. So tonight's topic will surely touch your heart from corporate hustle to heartfelt motherhood. So sometimes success looks perfect from on the outside, but deep inside may kulang. You have the job, the title, the stability, yet your heart whispers, this isn't it. So our guest tonight knows exactly how that feels. She's from Bicol, a proud mom of two, a licensed agriculturist, and a former corporate professional who spent 18 years chasing success until one day she realized she was missing the most important moments of her daughter's lives. And that realization changed everything. So let's all welcome Jen, who found freedom and purpose and presence through this digital business journeys. I will add her on stage. Hello, Jen. How are you?
Hello, Sis Larelie. Magandang gabi sa iyo at sa lahat ng ating mga viewers. Thank you for having me here.
Yes, thank you also for taking your time para mag-guest sa aking show na Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago. Can you please introduce yourself before I begin with the interview?
Okay, so hello po ulit. So I'm Jen, a wife, a mom of two girls, and also a licensed agriculturist and a former full-time corporate sales professional for 18 years. And now I'm working from home and a proud digital business owner. Ayan.
Wow. Thank you so much. I'll go with my first question now. What was the turning point for you? What moment made you realize that despite having a successful corporate career, something was still missing?
Ayan. So, paano ko ba sasagutin? Okay, so when I was working full-time as a sales professional, so I was used to, of course, meeting deadlines, nagre-rush ng reports, chasing monthly targets, doing field work dahil nasa sales ako, and being on call 24/7 because I was in the service industry. So I love my job and always gave 100%, no, because every time I accomplished something, I felt fulfilled and proud of my work, no. So but everything changed when I became a mom. My priorities shifted. My heart longed to be more present for my family and my kids. So, gusto ko lang i-share yung isa sa mahirap na season sa life namin sa family. So, ito yung during the pandemic, no. So, at that time, we decided to leave our kids in the province with my husband and parents. So, it is because we wanted to make sure that they are safe and secured from COVID threat dahil pandemic nga. So, that time, 1-year-old pa lang yung aming youngest, no? And I was the only one who returned to Manila to continue my work. So that was one of the hardest experiences for me and our entire family. So, syempre kapag nagkakasakit yung mga kids, no, hindi ko agad sila mapuntahan because I need to travel, 9 to 10 hours, and sometimes I have work commitments, no, that I also need to attend to. So, nakaka-visit lang ako sa kanila once a month or every 2 months. Pero heartbreaking palagi yung moment na kapag aalis ako, emotional kaming lahat. Kasi yung kids namin, sobrang, alam mo yon, yung non-stop yung pag-iyak nila. At ako naman habang nasasakyan papunta ng Manila, tumutulong na lang yung aking luha, no? Parang ang hirap-hirap talaga silang iwanan. So, ang sakit sa dibdib bilang isang nanay, naiwan sila dahil hindi pa nila naiintindihan yung reason bakit sila kailangang maiwan. So, yun talaga yung aking pain point. So, but eventually, yung aking husband and I had a heart-to-heart talk. We both wanted na to be more present for our children. Pero alam mo yon, yung walking away from a career na binild ko for 18 years, syempre hindi naman ganun kadaling iwanan. So I had to consider my responsibilities also na iiwanan, no? At yung aking mga colleagues parang naging family ko na rin. It took time and a long process to leave my corporate job. So, syempre, a lot of prayers and, of course, courage. No? And it happened last year. So, during the transition of being a full-time career mom to being a present mom, so I was searching for an additional income stream that I can do even I am working from home and could fit on my limited time. And I'm so grateful no na-discover ko or nakita ko itong business na to, itong ating digital business through a post from a mom about her inspiring story and how this business changed their family's life. And I did my own due diligence. I did my research, and all of my questions were genuinely answered naman. So I followed the necessary steps and until I became a digital business owner. And now I'm doing this as part-time while I also work from home and being present with my family. So, yun sis.
Salamat na marami sis. Yan talaga yung hardest moment bilang ano no, bilang nanay or tatay, 'di ba? Lalo na tayo mga nanay, yung iiwan mo yung anak mo tapos papasok ka sa
Correct.
trabaho. Yun yung nakakaano no, kung pwede mo lang i-turn back yung time na sana nagwo-work from home ka na lang tapos every minute, every second kasama mo yung anak mo, nakikita mo yung bawat lakad nila, 'di ba? Hindi yung yaya yung kasama. So
Yeah,
anyway, 'di ba? So para sa
correct.
mga ano, sa mga future na magiging mothers or sa mga may mga maliliit pa na mga anak, this is the best business talaga. Makakapag-earn ka na online, 'di ba? Tapos kasama mo pa yung mga anak mo, which is yun yung
Correct.
regret ko din. 'Di ba? Wala pa nitong business na to before. Yung
Oo.
before nung mga maliliit pa yung mga anak ko. So for my second question, sis, thank you for that inspiring answer. Sa second question ko, how did it feel to make that big decision? Leaving a stable job and starting something new is never easy. So how did you handle yung mga fears, doubts, at saka yung mga what ifs?
Yes. To be honest is, syempre scary, no? So, imagine na iiwan ko yung aking work, no, for, ayun nga, for almost 2 decades. So, I have a stable job, a good income naman, good career, no? So, before ko gawin yon, ang dami kong fears tsaka doubt sa sarili ko. Ang daming what ifs, no? Kagaya nga nung nabanggit mo. So, but at the same time, mas malakas kasi yung desire ko or parang may stronger voice na nagsasabi sa akin, nung nakita ko tong business, bakit hindi mo subukan? What if it works? What if this is finally the life you've been praying for, no? So, syempre, sa una talaga parang um, skeptical talaga tayo about the business, no? Kahit meron pa tayong due diligence. Kasi nga, bago pa lang, hindi pa natin nakikita kung ano ba yung meron sa business. So, syempre ayun, nag-pray ako for guidance and clarity and ni-remind ko rin yung sarili ko, yung mga comfort zones ko na kailangan ko ring baguhin no, yung growth natin. So kung gusto kong magkaroon talaga ng different life, I had to make a different choice, no. So when I said yes to this business, hindi naman din nga ganun kadali, no. Kasi for the first time, nung nakita ko 'to, parang alam mo yung nakaramdam ako ng peace 'no, no na mula dun sa pagiging, career woman ko 'no. So, parang iba na yung magiging life ko. So, talagang andito na yung life ko with my family, with my kids 'no, andun yung peace sa sarili ko. So, sa sarili ko, yun. So at ngayon nga parang ang ganda kapag gigising ka kasama yung buong pamilya, lalo yung mga kids ko, physically naalagaan ko na sila, magkakasama kami. So, yun talaga, nag-stick lang ako dun sa why ko, bakit ako nag-join sa business. And of course, yung guidance through prayers, no, na hinihingi ko kay God.
Yes, so empowering, Jem, 'di ba? Pero
Mm.
it's really normal to be skeptical. Lahat naman tayo
Yeah.
talaga dumadaan doon. Mabuti nga yun na we are skeptical, we are doubtful, kasi para gawin natin yung due diligence natin to research. Kasi hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin lang sa mga tower, showing our faces, 'di ba, sa social media. Hindi naman, don't just take our words. You do your due diligence, mag-research kayo, and definitely very legit itong business nito because you have your DTI, your BIR. So 'di ba meron tayo naka-registered yung business natin sa
Mm-mm.
government bodies dito sa
Yeah.
Philippines.
Mm-mm.
And for my third question, thank you for that, sis. You mentioned wanting more time and presence for your kids. How did this new digital journey help you balance motherhood and your purpose?
Ayan, ang ganda. Ang ganda ng question, no? So, alam mo, sobrang daming magagandang naidulot sa akin ng digital business natin na to, no? So, hindi lang sa akin bilang mom, kundi para na rin sa buong family namin. Unang-una yung time freedom, no? Kasi dati halos buong araw nakafocus ako sa work, pero ngayon dahil sa flexibility ng business, mas present na ako sa mga anak ko. I can run the business anytime. Usually nga mga 2 to 3 hours lang a day ko lang nagagawa tong business or less than pa. So depende sa mga activity namin sa bahay, no, and activity ng kids namin. So it's either early in the morning before sila gumising, no? So naglalaan ako ng 1 hour, ayan, o kaya late at night naman kapag tulog na rin sila. So kaya kahit may mga mommy duties ako sa umaga, tapos may work from home job ako sa daytime, so nagagawa ko pa rin i-manage yung business ng hindi napapabayaan ng family, no? And ang sarap sa feeling na anytime na kailangan ka ng mga anak ko, so nandito lang ako para maging present sa kanila. And second, no, yung personal growth and development. So sobrang na-appreciate ko yung mga training natin dito, no, video-based na napaka daling sundan, no? Because very simple, step by step, at talaga namang empowering kasi may mga um, meron din tayong mga masterminds sa mga ano natin, no? Yung sa mindset at saka sa values natin, no? And every day din may natutunan akong bago, especially sa digital marketing kasi ito talaga yung aspect na kahit nasa sales ako, hindi ko talaga to na-touch nung time na yon, no? Yung digital marketing, social media marketing, no? Yun, so, ang dami. So, mas focus ako, inspired and grounded. And third, yung new connections or new found friends. O, no? So, isa to sa pinaka nagustuhan ko rin dito sa business. Ang saya kasi nakakapag-connect tayo sa mga tao from all over the world. Yung community natin, no, sobrang generous and sobrang supportive. Tulad ikaw, sis, we're strangers, no? Pero through this business, nakakapag-connect tayo. Alam mo yung parang we have something in common, no? Kapag sinabi natin, okay, so nandito ka rin pala sa business na to. So, ayun. So, parang it's like a new family na rin to me, no? So, we share learnings, culture, and of course, yung mga life stories na napaka-inspiring talaga. Ayan, so sobrang nakaka-inspire kasi hindi mo kailangang mag-travel pa para matuto, no? So, kumbaga yung buong mundo pumupunta na sa'yo through this business, no? Ang dami mong natututunan. So, at syempre yung income side, no? Unti-unti naman I'm getting there. So, pero just to be honest, no, and for awareness of everybody, this business is not a get rich quick scheme. So, yung result talaga ng business is nakadepende sa effort at consistency, no, ng isang digital business owner. Pero ang maganda dito, habang nag-earn ka, sabay mo ring natututunan yung kung paano maging better version ng sarili mo. no? Kaya for me, so this digital journey is not just about earning, it's about living with a purpose, growing as a person, and being there for my kids habang tinutupad natin yung mga pangarap natin para sa kanila.
Yes, thank you so much, sis. That's so powerful. Iba talaga yung iba talaga yung na-spend mo yung time mo sa mga kids mo lalo na habang maliliit pa sila, 'di ba? Parang more than kumbaga hindi mapapantayan ng pera yung income mo, hindi siya mapapantayan na nakakasama mo yung mga anak mo habang maliliit pa sila kasi eventually lalaki yan, magkakaedad na yung mga bata, 'pag lumaki na sila hindi mo na hindi na ikaw yung mundo nila. So habang
Correct.
maliliit pa yung mga anak mo maganda na nakakasama mo sila kasi
Oo,
yun nga,
ang
'di
bilis
ba?
lang nilang lumaki.
Yes, ang bilis ng panahon sis.
Correct.
Paggising mo isang araw dalaga na sila. So may mga sarili na yung mga
Correct.
kaibigan, may mga
Mm,
sarili na yung mga 'di ba, may sarili na silang
oo.
mundo, hindi na ikaw yung mundo nila. And good thing sis na nandito ka sa business dahil may spend mo yung
Mm,
time, yung alam mo yung iba yung talagang treasure yung makakasama mo yung mga anak mo habang maliliit pa sila. Para sa
correct.
mga OFWs or sa mga moms na na gusto din magkaroon ng side hustle at for sure lahat ng moms gusto makasama mga anak, 'di ba? So
Mm,
register on our website, nakikita nyo sa screen if you can resonate with Jen's story, sa mga mommies na may mga maliliit pang anak or sa mga OFWs or sa mga dads, hindi lang para sa mommies, 'di ba?
yes.
Try to register on our website and see for yourself kung gaano kaganda yung business and marami na po talagang lives na nabago itong business na to. Thank you for that, sis. I will go to my fourth question. Tama, no? Fourth question. So, what was the hardest part of transitioning from corporate to digital entrepreneurship? How did you stay grounded and motivated during those uncertain moments?
Yes. Of course, the hardest part, sis, was starting over again. No, so syempre I came from a structure world, so where everything had systems na rin. So meron kang boss, so meron kang hinahabol palagi na targets, may process na rin. No? But when I shifted to the digital entrepreneurship, suddenly, syempre ako na yung kumbaga naging CEO, no? CEO na talaga tayo ng ating sariling business dito sa ating digital business. So ako na yung bahala sa aking time, so sa goals ko, and kung paano ko gagawin itong business talaga. So it's a matter of discipline and consistency rin. So at first, very uncomfortable. So hindi, nag-doubt din ako sa sarili ko, no? Kaya ko ba to? Kasi ano sis, hindi ako ma-social media talaga. So, before I discovered this business, so nagpo-post lang ako kapag, ayun, may mga event lang sa personal Facebook ko. Parang, syempre, nahihiya akong ipakita yung face ko, no? Syempre, ikaw ba, no? Magla-live ka, like, eto, no? Parang, ano na talaga ako sa comfort zone ko. So, isa to sa mga habang tinitingnan ko nga yung coach ko before, hala, kaya ko bang gawin to? Parang ganon. Kaya ko pa yan, gawin siya. So, tama ba itong naging decision ko? Pero syempre, yung nakakatulong pa rin sa akin, no, to stay grounded was my why, syempre. So, every time I look at my daughters, yan, nakikita ko sila, so, mariremind ako na okay, kaya ako ginagawa 'tong business na 'to is para sa kanila at para sa buong pamilya namin, sa parents, aging parents ko rin 'no. So, ayan. Kasi ito isa rin sa mga, ano ng business natin kasi 'di ba yung legacy. So, ngayon pa lang bini-build ko na itong business na 'to para sa kanila para, pagdating ng time na puwede ko nang ipamana sa kanila 'to, so sila na yung magtutuloy. So yun yung kagandahan sa business natin 'no. So walang kumbaga, hindi napuputol 'no, so puwede mong ipamana as long as nasa right age na sila. And also yung nakakapag-stay grounded din sa'kin and motivate na gawin 'tong business na 'to is of course yung ating community of like-minded people 'no, mentors and business partners natin who inspired me to keep going. So, So that support system helped me turn fear into fuel, no? And now looking back, I'm proud that I didn't let my fear stop me, because on the other side of that fear was the life I've been praying for.
Yes, that's so heartfelt, sis. Meron tayong viewers. Thank you for watching and for the love.
Oh.
Ayin, Manalo Tan. See you soon, sis. Luluwas ng Manila. To see you soon. Thank you, Jen, sa answer mo dun sa question ko. Talagang marami talaga mga uncertain moments. Saka, kung gusto talaga natin ng change, kasi sa corporate world, di ba, sanay na tayo, yun na yun eh. Yun na yung ginagawa natin sa corporate world for decades, di ba? So,
Yes.
pero yung output na, yung kung ano yung outcome, yung pa rin eh, same. So, same ang ginagawa natin every day. Same din yung kinalalabasan nung ano, yung output natin same din. So, we need to go outside of our comfort zone para mabago naman din yung result, 'di ba, ng buhay natin. I-show ko lang ang comment ni Sis Ayen. Magandang gabi, Laurel and Jen, watching live from Manila. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
watching. Okay. So, ayun nga. I'll go to my fifth question. What lessons did you learn about yourself through this change? Was there something about your strength, faith, and priorities that surprised you?
Ayan, ang dami kong natutunan sa business na 'to, 'no. So yung siyempre yung leaving the corporate world and starting something new, taught me resilience, 'no, na kahit unfamiliar ka, kahit may doubts ka, kahit may fears ka, so basta may desire ka to learn and desire na baguhin yung buhay mo, so you'll find a way, 'no. So, and also I discovered, no, sa sarili ko that I am more capable than I think. So, yun nga, I doubted myself because isa rin sa mga, ano ko, hindi ako tech savvy. Alam mo yung mateke sa pagdating sa mga apps, hindi ko nga alam before ang Canva, ang CapCut. So, ngayon ko lang din natututunan yun lahat, no? Through the
Same.
training and through the sharing of our, ano, sa business community natin, no? So, hindi ko alam ano ba yung mga content. Yeah. Hindi talaga ako dyan familiar, no? So, yun nga, I was hesitant din to show up online. So, especially doing live videos. Pero, alam mo yun, ma-overcome mo pala lahat yung fears na yun, no? So, yun lang, ang galing lang. Pag, yung mindset talaga, yung nakakapagpabago rin ng life, no? And, of course, yung with the help of our training, so the support from our mentors and coaches na sobra talagang supportive, no? So lahat ginagawa rin nila para matulungan ka sa business na to, and yung encouragement then from our community, no? So I began to discover then my hidden strength or talent. So may nagagawa ko rin pala to ngayon, no? So I slowly step out from my comfort zone. Yan. And today, medyo confident na, no, to show up online, speak with courage, and connect with fellow moms and professionals from around the globe who share the same mission. No, that is creating a better life for their families and preparing the future of the next generation, and that's our kids.
Yes, totoo sis, no? Salamat. And sa susunod, 'di ba, sa stage ka na talaga magto-talk in front of a lot of people. So iba talaga yung personal development dito sa business na 'to.
Oo.
Talagang ang dami mong matututunan. Every day
Yes.
is a learning journey talaga. So ang
Mm.
dami mong makikilala, very inspiring people, 'di ba?
Yes.
So
Parang yung lakas ng loob mo rin, no, nade-develop din
yes,
sa business.
kahit ako before, as in super ayoko mag-go live, hindi rin ako ma-social media. Pero tignan
Ako
mo ngayon
rin.
yung Kape at Kwento ko, ano na, series
Oo
ano na
nga,
'to, series
sis. Pakilang
84.
episode na, 84.
Imaginin mo, nasa
Yes.
series
So
84
soon.
na ako, pero before ayoko mag-go live, 'di ba?
Oo. Yan, hindi ko pa nagagawa ang solo go live.
Magagawa mo na din 'yan, 'di ba?
Yes.
Maraming mag-e-encourage talaga sa'yo, 'di ba? Super inspiring na mga tao sa community natin na willing to help talaga, 'di ba?
Correct.
Kahit hindi ka techie, ako hindi rin naman ako techie, hindi ko alam
Oo.
yang CapCut, hindi ko alam yang Canva,
Correct, di
pero
ba?
ano, yes, super enjoying yung lalo na yung Canva, as in
Yes.
minsan 3 oras na pala akong nagka-Canva. Alam mo 'yun, parang na-e-enjoy
Correct.
ko talaga yung kung ano yung ginagawa ko, pati yung pag-edit-edit kahit hindi pa ako pro talaga. Nag-aaral pa lang ako sa pag-edit-edit. Hopefully magiging pro na ako sa pag-edit,
Yes.
pero
Ako
talaga
before,
nakaka-enjoy.
nag-start
Yes.
ako 6 hours, nag-edit hanggang ngayon, bumababa na lang, naging 2, naging 1, naging 30 minutes, 'di ba? Habang tumatagal naman, kapag lagi mo nang ginagawa,
Yes.
nagiging madali na rin.
Lahat naman kasi talaga natututunan dito sa business na 'to kahit hindi ka techie, kahit hindi ka
Yes.
naka-graduate, o alam mo 'yan, kahit hindi ka nga nag-aral, basta willing kang matuto and yung why mo. Kung meron kang why para sa family mo, para sa sarili mo, para sa community mo, or para sa church mo, 'di ba? Talagang ipu-pursue mo talaga 'tong business. Talagang you will give time, effort, and dedication sa business para talaga maging successful. And thank you for that, sis. For my last question, para sa mga moms or OFWs na nanonood or will watch the replay na feel stuck in the same situation, what message or advice would you give them, especially to those who are scared to take the first step towards change or freedom? Kasi marami din dito mga fence-sitter, di ba? So, maraming mga nanonood sa atin silently na tinitignan pa nila kung ano ba, mag-start ba ako, magjo-join ba ako sa business na 'to, mag-start ba ako ng online business tapos natatakot ako. 'Di ba yung mga gano'n ba, mga nafi-feel ng mga audience natin. For sure maraming mga nanonood silently and they are watching kadalasan ng mga live natin. And meron din ako na lagi siya nanonood, everyday pinapanood niya ako, everyday yung story ko tinitignan niya. So, nakikita ko po 'yon kung sino yung na nagvo-view sa akin. Ayun, so sis, ano yung ma-advice mo para sa mga OFWs, moms and dads, and also sa mga dreamers na gusto din nila maging successful at mabago yung regular na cycle ng buhay nila ngayon?
Ayan. Thank you, sis. No?
Take it
And
away, sis.
yes, ayan. Gusto ko tong question na to. So, para po sa lahat ng kapwa namin na fellow moms, parents, and OFWs, um, watching for longing for more time with your children, with your kids. So if you're tired of missing out on the moments that truly matter, or the milestones of your kids, or if you're simply searching for the way to reclaim your life, I want you to know that change is possible. So follow your intuition or that little nudge in your heart. So that's not an accident. So that's a whisper from your future calling you to rise and believe that a better life is waiting for you. So because you are capable, you are worthy, and you don't have to do it alone. So we're here to guide you in this business, and your journey starts with just one brave step. No, and if you have questions po, anything about the business, please feel free to reach out to us, and we are more than happy to help and guide you through the process. Yan lang, sis. Thank you
Yes,
for
totoo, 'di ba?
listening.
Thank you, sis. Meron akong sasabihin kaya nakalimutan ko. Meron ako idadagdag, eh, nakalimutan ko lang kung ano idadagdag ko dun sa
Yes, sis.
sinabi
Kaya
mo.
mo yan, sis.
Meron akong gustong sabihin, kaya lang nawala sa isip ko. Pero anyway, ano pa ba yung gusto kong sabihin? Nawala siya sa mind ko. Kanina naiisip ko siya habang nagsasalita ka. Yung idadagdag ko dun sa ano, sa mga fence-sitters,
Yeah.
'di ba? So kung gusto niyo talaga mabago yung life niyo, 'di ba, try something different. Yung hindi ginagawa talaga ng mga karamihan, 'di ba? Kasi parang itong business natin parang hindi siya yung tipikal, 'di ba? Hindi siya yung normal na ginagawa ng mga tao, eh. So,
Yeah.
tayo ine-expose natin yung sarili natin sa social media to inform yung mga tao, yung mga viewers natin, yung mga audience natin. Oo, naalala ko na yung sasabihin ko, that there's more to life than surviving, 'di ba? Pwede tayong mag-thrive. We just need to take the opportunity. Kung ano yung opportunity nandiyan na sa harapan mo, pray, ask for God's discernment, 'di ba? Ask for God's intervention. Ipag-pray niyo kung talaga itong business na 'to is para sa inyo, kung mababago yung buhay niyo and makakatulong kayo especially sa community. Kasi 'di ba hindi naman tayo nabubuhay para lang sa sarili natin. So we also need to help other people. So kung hindi rin tayo if we don't have more than enough, 'di ba? Hindi rin tayo makakapag-give ng marami sa kapwa natin. So ayun nga, try and check out this business para sa mga gusto ding mabago yung mga buhay nila. So thank you so much, Jen, for sharing your inspiring story with us tonight. Your journey reminds us that success isn't just about the title or paycheck. It's about presence sa mga bata, sa loved ones, purpose, and peace of mind. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Jen, for your
You're
time na mag-guest sa Kape at Kwento ko. So, to all those watching, moms, OFWs, dads, and mga dreamers and doers, maybe this is your sign. If your heart has been whispering that there's more for you out there, then listen. Sometimes it takes one brave decision to rewrite your story. So remember, your dreams don't expire. They just need a little courage and faith. So thank you so much for spending your time with us tonight, mga kakwento. Let's continue to open our hearts to new possibilities, open our minds to new ways of earning, and open our lives to open our lives to true freedom. Sorry for that. Hi Mel, thank you for the love and thank you for watching. So see you again on my next episode of Kape at Kwento Kwentong Pagbabago. Bring your coffee. Bring your dreams and let's talk change. Let's continue to earn smart and live free and grow into the person God created us to be. So if you want to learn more about the business, you may sign up on my website at www.loriramos.com and for Jen, www.jmhnurturingventures.com. You just need to fill out your name and email and we will send you the link for the free info session. So good night and God bless us all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ay, wait. Before I end, may comment kasi eh. I-show ko muna. Ayan. True, sabi ni Mel. Thank you for watching, Mel.
Hello.
Sige na. I-end ko na yung live natin. Thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.